Good evening, gentlemen. What if I told you that a simple, natural ritual, something as easy as mixing a single spoonful of olive oil with one surprising ingredient before you hit the pillow, could completely transform how you feel when you wake up? Imagine waking up with a surge of energy, a renewed sense of confidence, and a spark in your step that makes you feel years younger. No prescriptions, no complicated regimens, just a powerful, science-backed method that's been hiding in plain sight all along. I'm Dr. Recheal from Vital Eternity, and today I'm going to take you on a journey. I'll reveal the exact nighttime mix, break down the science behind why it works, and share real stories of men over 60 who've already reclaimed their vitality with this simple routine. Most importantly, I'll guide you step by step to ensure you get it right, because even one small mistake could mean missing out on the life-changing benefits. Before we dive into the recipe, let me introduce myself properly. I'm Dr. Recheal, a men's health specialist with over 30 years of experience helping men rediscover their strength, rebuild their confidence, and reignite the passion they thought was lost forever. At Vital Eternity, my mission is to empower men to take control of their health using natural, sustainable solutions. No risky pills, no quick fixes, just real strategies grounded in science and nature. I've worked with thousands of men who felt drained, frustrated, or disconnected from the vibrant person they used to be, and I've seen them turn their lives around with the right tools. Today, I'm sharing one of my most powerful protocols, a nighttime ritual that's helping men just like you feel alive again. Now let's get real for a moment. If you're a man over 50, 60, or even 70, you've probably noticed your body doesn't quite work the way it used to. Maybe your mornings feel sluggish, like you're dragging yourself out of bed instead of leaping into the day. Perhaps your energy crashes by mid-afternoon, leaving you reaching for that extra cup of coffee just to get through. Or maybe, in the quiet moments, you've noticed that intimacy with your partner isn't as effortless as it once was. Your strength isn't what it used to be. Your waistline might be creeping up, and that spark you used to feel, it's dimmer than you'd like. If any of this sounds familiar, I want you to know one thing. This is not your fault. As we age, our bodies face natural changes, and one of the biggest culprits is the decline in testosterone. This isn't just about muscle or libido. Testosterone is the lifeblood of your vitality. It fuels your energy, sharpens your focus, lifts your mood, and supports everything from your heart health to your metabolism. When testosterone levels drop, everything feels harder. You might feel like you're aging faster than you should, like you're losing the edge that made you you. But here's the good news. You don't have to accept this as inevitable. There's a way to support your body naturally, to give it the tools it needs to fight back against that decline. And it starts with a simple, 1-minute ritual you can do tonight. Let me share a story that might hit home. One of my patients, Michael, was 66 when he first came to Vital Eternity. He sat in my office and said, "Dr. Recheal, I don't recognize myself anymore. I'm tired all the time, my confidence is shot, and my wife and I, well, things just aren't the same." Michael had tried everything, store-bought supplements, late-night internet remedies, even prescription medications, but nothing worked, or worse, they left him with side effects he couldn't tolerate. He was desperate for something simple, something safe, something that would actually make a difference. That's when I introduced him to the nighttime olive oil protocol I'm about to share with you. Within just a few weeks, Michael was a different man. He woke up with more energy, his mood was brighter, and he even told me, with a shy grin, that his wife had noticed a change in the bedroom. Today, Michael says he feels like he's in his 50s again, all from a 1-minute ritual before bed. So, what makes this protocol so special? Why does it work when so many other solutions fall short? The secret lies in the synergy of olive oil and one powerful companion ingredient, working together to unlock your body's natural ability to restore testosterone while you sleep. I'll reveal that ingredient in just a moment, but first, let's talk about why olive oil is such a game changer for men's health. Olive oil isn't just a kitchen staple, it's a nutritional powerhouse. It's packed with monounsaturated fats, the kind of healthy fats your body uses as the building blocks for testosterone production. You see, testosterone isn't created out of thin air. Your body needs cholesterol, Not the harmful kind from processed foods, but the good cholesterol found in foods like olive oil, to synthesize this vital hormone. When you provide your body with these high-quality fats, you're essentially handing it the raw materials it needs to build testosterone naturally. But that's not all olive oil does. It's also a potent anti-inflammatory loaded with antioxidants called polyphenols. Why does this matter? Because inflammation is one of the silent enemies of men over 60. It clogs your blood vessels, weakens your circulation, slows your recovery, and makes you feel older than you are. Those polyphenols in olive oil help calm inflammation, improve blood flow, and support your heart health. Better blood flow means more energy, sharper focus, and yes, better performance where it counts most. Now here's where things get really exciting. Olive oil is powerful on its own, but when you pair it with the right companion ingredient, it becomes a testosterone-boosting dynamo. This ingredient is something you likely have in your kitchen right now, and when combined with olive oil, it creates a synergy that supercharges your body's hormone production and circulation while you sleep. Before I reveal it, let's talk about why timing is so critical. Your body isn't the same at every hour of the day. It operates on a natural rhythm, and testosterone production follows a specific cycle. For most men, testosterone levels peak in the early morning and dip at night. When you sleep, your body shifts into repair mode, releasing testosterone in its highest amounts to rebuild muscle, restore energy, and recharge your vitality. By giving your body the right nutrients just before bed, you're fueling that hormonal surge, setting the stage for a stronger, more energized you when you wake up. It's like giving your body a blueprint and the tools to rebuild itself overnight. Instead of waking up groggy or stiff, you could wake up refreshed. Instead of dragging through the day, you could have steady, reliable energy. And instead of worrying about whether your body will perform, you could feel confident again. Let's go back to another patient of mine, James, who was 62 when he came to Vital Eternity. James was a former athlete, someone who prided himself on staying active, but he admitted he'd lost his edge. "Dr. Recheal," he said, "I still work out, I eat pretty well, but I just don't feel like me anymore." His energy was low, his recovery was slow, and he was starting to avoid intimate moments with his partner because he wasn't sure he could rely on his body. I introduced James to the olive oil protocol, and within a month, he was back in my office with a smile. He said his workouts felt stronger, his mornings were easier, and his confidence was back. His partner even sent me a thank you note saying, "Whatever you're doing, keep it up." So what's the secret ingredient that makes this protocol so effective? It's garlic. Yes, garlic. The same humble bulb you use in your cooking. Don't underestimate it, because garlic is a powerhouse for men's health. It contains a compound called allicin, which is released when you crush or chop a clove. Allicin is a natural stress reducer, lowering cortisol, the stress hormone that competes with testosterone and drags it down. By calming cortisol, garlic frees up your body to produce more testosterone naturally. But that's not all. Garlic also boosts nitric oxide levels, which are critical for healthy blood flow. If you've struggled with circulation or performance, nitric oxide is like a magic key, opening up pathways for better energy, stronger erections, and improved vitality. When you combine garlic with olive oil, you get a 1-2 punch. The healthy fats in olive oil provide the raw materials for testosterone, while garlic clears the path by reducing stress and improving circulation. Taken together before bed, they work with your body's natural repair cycle to optimize hormone production overnight. It's like giving your body both the fuel and the spark to reignite your vitality. Let me share one more story to drive this home. Robert, a 70-year-old retiree, came to me feeling like his best years were behind him. He loved spending time with his grandkids, but he couldn't keep up with them anymore. His evenings with his wife were quiet, not by choice, but because his energy and drive had faded. He was skeptical when I suggested something as simple as olive oil and garlic before bed. "Dr. Recheal," he said, "that sounds like something my grandmother would have done." But he gave it a try. 3 weeks later, Robert called me to say he was waking up with more energy than he'd had in years. He was playing with his grandkids without getting winded, and his wife had noticed a spark in him she hadn't seen in a long time. Why does this work so well? Let's dive a bit deeper into the science, but I'll keep it clear and simple. Testosterone is produced in specialized cells in your testes, called Leydig cells. Think of them as tiny factories that churn out this vital hormone. But over time, stress, toxins, and poor circulation can clog up those factories, slowing production. The monounsaturated fats in olive oil act like high-quality fuel, giving those cells the raw materials they need to produce testosterone efficiently. Meanwhile, garlic's allicin and antioxidants reduce oxidative stress, repair the damage to those cells, and boost nitric oxide to improve blood flow. Together, they create the perfect environment for your body to ramp up testosterone production naturally, especially during sleep when your body is in repair mode. Now, you might be wondering why you've never heard of this before. The truth is, the supplement industry doesn't want you to know about simple, natural solutions like this. They make billions selling complicated pills and powders, but nature works differently. It's about synergy, not isolated chemicals. When you combine olive oil and garlic at the right time, you're not forcing your body to do anything unnatural. You're guiding it back to balance, helping it do what it's designed to do. Let me explain how to do this the right way, because precision matters. About 20 to 30 minutes before bed, take 1 teaspoon of high-quality extra virgin olive oil. Make sure it's cold-pressed, as this preserves the active compounds like polyphenols that make olive oil so powerful. Then, take 1 small clove of garlic and crush it lightly with the back of a spoon or a knife. This activates the allicin, the key compound we want. Let it sit for about a minute to maximize the effect. Swallow the crushed garlic with the olive oil. You can chase it with a sip of water or herbal tea to soften the flavor if you'd like. That's it. No complicated recipes, no expensive ingredients, just 2 natural foods working together to recharge your body overnight. Consistency is key. Do this every night, and over a few weeks, you may start to notice subtle changes. Easier mornings, steadier energy, a renewed sense of confidence. For many men, the effects build over time, leading to profound improvements in how they feel and perform. I want to address a concern I hear often. Dr. Recheal, I've tried natural remedies before, and they didn't work. I hear you, and I understand the frustration. But this protocol is different because it's not about one ingredient in isolation. It's about the synergy of olive oil and garlic, timed to align with your body's natural rhythms. Most supplements fail because they don't account for how your body actually works. This protocol does. It's like giving your car the right fuel at the right time to keep the engine running smoothly. There's another benefit to this protocol that might surprise you. While it's designed to support testosterone, it also supports your heart health, lowers harmful cholesterol, and improves overall circulation. That means you're not just boosting your vitality, you're protecting the systems that keep you thriving for years to come. It's like tuning up your entire body with one simple habit. Let me share one final story. Charles, a 72-year-old patient, was skeptical when he started this protocol. He'd spent years trying different solutions, from expensive supplements to restrictive diets, with no luck. But after 2 months of the olive oil and garlic ritual, he came back to Vital Eternity with a grin. "Dr. Recheal," he said, "I feel like a new man. My energy is back, my golf game is stronger, and my wife can't stop talking about how much happier I seem." His blood work confirmed what he felt: higher free testosterone, better cholesterol levels, and improved markers of heart health. Gentlemen, this is your invitation to take action. If you're over 60 and feeling like your energy, strength, or confidence isn't what it used to be, you don't have to settle. You don't need to live at half power. Starting tonight, you can try the Vital Eternity Nighttime Protocol with nothing more than a teaspoon of olive oil and a clove of garlic. Stick with it for a few weeks and pay attention to how your body responds. You might be amazed at what's possible when you give your body the right signals. Before I close, I want to leave you with this thought. Your best years aren't behind you. They're waiting to be unlocked, and it starts with one small action tonight. At Vital Eternity, we're all about empowering you with knowledge and tools to live your strongest, most vibrant life. If you want to learn more, I invite you to subscribe to the Vital Eternity channel, where I share science-backed strategies every week to help men over 60 reclaim their energy, vitality, and confidence. And if you're ready for the next step, I've prepared another video that reveals 3 common health foods that could be secretly sabotaging your testosterone. Click on that video now to avoid mistakes that could hold you back. I'm Dr. Recheal from Vital Eternity, and I believe in you. Your vitality is still within reach, and it starts tonight. I'll see you in the next video.